Hi all, in this class we are going to see one topic, that is pacemaker and its types. So before getting into this topic, we should know what is meant by pacemaker, why it is actually needed, when it can be used, right? So if you take heart, the main function of the heart is to pump the blood to all over parts of the body. So the pumping action of this heart is controlled by heart conducting system. That is mainly the four nodes, that is SA node, AB node, Pavlov's and Purkinje fibers. These are the centers which will generate the action potential, that is the electrical impulse. These impulse will be spread out all over throughout the heart, so that the heart muscle is being excited. As a result, the contraction of the muscle will be taking place. Okay, so by this way the muscle will have that is the cardiac muscle will have the sequential pattern of contraction and relaxation, so the pumping action is taking place. So if you have any problem with this any of this node, for example SA node is meant for atria cells, so the SA node will spread out the electrical impulse all over the atria, and then AV node, Pavlov's and Purkinje fibers, it covers all over the ventricles. So if there is any block in transmission of action potential, or if you have any problem with the node itself, so that the action potential is not generated properly, or it's not enoughly generated, so in that case the contraction relaxation pattern of cardiac muscle is being affected. So yeah, that is a condition we have to go with cardiac pacemaker. So the cardiac pacemaker is nothing but it's a simple medical device. It's going to assist, or it's going to support where the problem is lies on the heart, either in SA node or AV node or bundle office. So this pacemaker is going to replace that problematic area which is not properly generating action potential. So that place will be replaced by this medical device. So this medical device now going to generate the electrical pulse to have or to maintain the normal heartbeat. So this is the need we have to go for a pacemaker. So let's see the definition. So as I said before, the pacemaker is an electrical pulse generator just for starting. It will help to start the heart pumping action, or it to maintain the normal heartbeat. Okay, so the thing is the we are going to replace the node which having problem in order to generate the electric pulse. So that the if you have to place that particular problem, that we have to make a device to generate the electric pulse. That is what we have done here, that is the pacemaker. This is the very simple device. It's we don't have any other complex components inside it. It's going to just generate electrical pulse. Okay, so it mainly it contains two main parts, that is pulse generator. As I said before, it's going to generate the pulse, okay, in order to control or in order to maintain the normal heartbeat. Then leads, so whatever pulse is being generated by the pacemaker, that has to be transmitted to the heart. Okay, that where the problem is there, so we have to make contact directly on the heart in order to excite that particular heart cells, that is cardiac cells. So for that to have direct connection to make, we need something called leads. So these leads will carry the electrical impulse from the pulse generator to the heart. So these are two major components it's there in any kind of cardiac pacemaker. One is pulse generator, another one is leads. So this pulse generator, based on the application, we can modify their control rate and amplitude. For example, the pulse rate is usually 70 pulse per minute, but it has the option of adjusting the range of 50 to 150 pulses per minute. So again, based on the patient condition or patient need, we have the option of adjusting range from 50 to 150 pulse. The duration of this pulse to be given within 1 to 3 minutes. So this is the general basic cardiac pacemaker pulse rate, duration, time and everything. Okay, so next we will see the types based on the mode of application. So if you take any medical device, it will be found in two types. One is external, another one is internal. As like we discussed in defibrillator, you have two types, external and internal, right? So here also we have two types, external pacemaker, internal pacemaker. So external pacemaker means we are going to place a pacemaker whole setup in outside of the body. We don't have direct connection with heart. We are going to we are not going to make any direct contact with heart. Whereas internal pacemaker, here the pacemaker will be placed inside the heart. Okay, so here we have to make direct connection with heart. So based on the connection, how you make with heart, we have two types. That is the mode of application, external and internal pacemaker. Let's see what is the main difference between external pacemaker and internal pacemaker. So external pacemaker, as I said, the location will be the, here we will place outside the body, maybe in the form, maybe you can have in the form of wristwatch, or you can place the inside the pocket. It means that the device will be pocket sized, so you can easily carry it out inside the pocket, or you can wear like a watch. So that is the external pacemaker. In case of internal pacemaker, it is very miniaturized device, because you are going to place beneath the skin of your chest, near the chest. So it has to be customized in such a way so that it can be easily implanted inside your heart. That means over the surface of the heart, that is beneath the skin of chest. Okay, that is the internal pacemaker. Next we have the electrodes. That is a major part, because through this electrode only the impulse will be transmitting to the respective area, so the cell will get excited. So that electrodes, what type of electrodes you can use for external pacemaker means, that is endocardial electrodes, and if for internal pacemaker we have to use the myocardial electrodes. Okay, so next third point is very important, because since it is a external pacemaker, there is no need of any surgery here, whereas internal pacemaker you have to go with surgery, at least a minor surgery, so that you can implant the pacemaker inside your body. And battery replacement, it's very easy in case of external pacemaker, since it is all the setup is outside of the body. You can change the battery whenever the battery is down, or you have to do some changes. But if you take internal pacemaker, so each and every time whenever you want to replace the battery, you have to do minor surgery. You have to take out that pacemaker outside, and you have to replace the battery. So it is such complex in case of internal pacemaker. And then during placing this pacemaker, there will be some side effects, like the patient may have some swelling or pain, because you are going to carry out that particular pacemaker, it leads, that is electrodes over the area of the chest. So there may be chance of having some swelling or pain, or some maybe in some case of irritation. Okay, whereas in case of internal pacemaker, since you are having this whole setup inside your body, what happened, the for the rejection, body rejection will be happen. That is since your body will consider this thing as a external factors, like a foreign material, so there will be some defense mechanism will take place. So as a result, some kind of side effects will also will also be there. So this kind of complication will be there in case of internal pacemaker. So these are the major difference between external pacemaker and internal pacemaker. So external pacemaker is just based on location. We have one difference, and then type of electrodes what we are using, that also second difference. Third one difference is how we are going to place, whether you need surgery or not. That is going to be third difference. And fourth difference is how you will be replace the battery, whether it is needed surgery or not again. Okay, and then if you have any side effects in case of external pacemaker or internal pacemaker, so based on these four difference, you have like 4 points to vary show the variation between external pacemaker and internal pacemaker.